Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another bullet journal video for you today. This is January's spread. This one was kind of a little bit tricky just because I was just going with whatever came into my mind, and so I wanted to do something with this brown paper bag that I had when I went shopping, and I didn't want to throw it away, and I wanted to use it for my bullet journal, so I used it as like kind of like a mountain, and then I drew trees. And I felt like it kind of looked weird with the trees in front of the mountain, but I mean, I guess it turned out alright. And I kind of want to go with like this little forest theme going on. I was thinking of Washington when I was making this spread, so this is kind of like Washington inspired. Anyways, moving on to my monthly spread. As you can see at the bottom right corner, I kind of messed up and overdrew the line, so I just used leftover pieces from that paper bag and just used it to cover up. It looked kind of weird, but I just added some washi tape so it looks all like authentic, I guess. And to fill up that little corner, I kind of just added a little bit of some design. So I just wrote Capricorn and like just some stars because it's, you know, signs and everything. And also, by the way, Capricorn is my sign. I was born in January 17th. My birthday's actually next week by the time I upload this. Yeah, I'll be turning 19. Yeah, I'm getting old and I don't know how I feel about it. Moving on to writing the month, I continue using that brown paper bag, and then I added some washi tape to continue this pattern, I guess. I just want to be fun and creative with this spread, and so yeah, I just put some washi tape on like the sides and then just wrote January. I'm still pretty bad at calligraphy, so I just wrote it in regular font, still doing the like up and down strokes a little bit. Hopefully I'll improve in my calligraphy and I'll actually start using it in my bullet journal. You'll see later on in the video that I completely butchered it, but it's okay. This is all about improvement. For my accent color, I went with gray just because I felt like this theme with like the brown and the green was kind of like neutral and cool tones, so I went with gray as kind of an accent color. And since I had the black and white washi tape, I felt like it went fine with the entire color scheme that was going on. And I was very careful to not mess up on the dates and not start the week on a Sunday and start on a Monday, which I actually did correctly this time, but I kind of messed up later on, as always. And to fill up the space above, I just drew some mountains going along with the whole like Washington PNW inspired theme with the brown and everything. So I just hand drew some mountains. I am terrible at drawing, so I'm sorry if these mountains look crap. And then over here, I kind of want to do like this watercolor inspired thing, which I failed at. So yeah, it didn't really look like watercolor to me, but I just wrote motivation, determination, just because it's the beginning of the year and beginning of the new semester, so I needed like some inspiration to help me stay strong at this very beginning. On to my spreads, or my, what are these called? Trackers. So I just had 4 trackers and I wanted to incorporate this thing. I don't know if any other bullet journals have done this. It's a screen tracker, like you know how on iPhones it gives you a notification on how much time you've spent on your screen, like basically on your phone for the entire week, like an average each day. And I noticed that I've been over like 7 hours for the past few weeks, and I want to try to minimize that. So I just want to keep track of how much time I spend on my phone daily and average for each week. So I felt like it was a cool idea to just keep track of it. And I'm sorry if my head is in the way. I was like super focused on trying to keep everything straight and clean, so I was like really looking down on my bullet journal. And yeah, so here's where I kind of messed up on my calligraphy. I couldn't get the upstrokes, like the thin upstrokes correctly, and it just looked all blobby. And when I was trying to write screen, I forgot the C and so I wrote serene, but you'll see that I kind of just fix it up a little bit. On the other page, I wanted to make this page kind of like just like a free write page. I'll just write my video ideas for the month or for the upcoming months, and just whatever thoughts that come to my mind, I can just write on this page. Not necessarily journaling, but if I have something that I just want to write down, I could put it on this page. And so I just wrote let your mind free, and I also had that like little forest mountain thing going on at the bottom. Lastly is my weekly spread. So I started this week on the second week because that's when I started school, and there was really nothing going on the first week because I was on break. And as you can see, I like messed up on the very first box and went overboard. So I kind of just purposely went overboard with the rest of the boxes so it looks like it was part of the entire plan. And then I just added these little flags and put some drop shadows to it. I love doing drop shadows. Ever since Amanda Rachel Lee started doing drop shadows, I could not stop doing drop shadows. And here's an example of me messing up and putting it on the wrong date. Like, I put 6 instead of 7, so I just colored in gray and then decided to just write the number with a black marker on top. It worked out fine, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. I left this space pretty blank, and so after I recorded this video and looked back at my bullet journal, I felt like I needed to add something more because there's literally nothing except boxes and flags. So I added a little clip of what I did afterward, and low-key looks like Slytherin theme going on here with like the dark green, the stars, and the moon. But yeah, that is it for my January spread. Here's just an overview of the spread with the mountains, the brown, gray, washi tape theme going on, PNW inspired. I can't wait to start uploading more bullet journal videos. I love bullet journaling. I think it's super fun and it just lets me to be creative. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.